Hey everybody, this is Gradigy back with another review. I know it's been a little while, but it's been kind of hectic with Hammer of Thor coming out, and then Thanksgiving, and had a pet die recently, so just been a little busy. Please excuse my absence, but I've come back with goodies. As you can see, I've still got my awesomely black keyboard, but I've also got something else that's black. And it's called the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's right, Guardians of the Galaxy review. The 4 figures from the Hammer of Thor set. There are other Guardians of the Galaxies, or Guardians of the Galaxy in the in HeroClix. Not a whole lot more. Yondu is one. Starhawk. Every incarnation of Vance Astro, Major Victory, even the LE. Veteran Yellow Jacket from Clobberin' Time and the LE, and the One Who Knows are all, but I think that's the LE of Starhawk. They're all Guardians of the Galaxy. So, and they all have the Defenders team ability except for Phyla-vell, which I'll get into that later. I'm not going to have Yondu or any of the other ones up here. Right now it's just going to be them because I'm trying to focus on Hammer of Thor since it's new. Let's start with Bug. As you can see, he's sporting the Guardians of the Galaxy garb that they seem to have made. The norm for Guardians of the Galaxy. Kind of nice, I guess. The staff looks kind of goofily thick. I don't think his hand is actually that far open to grip that. 44 points. That's one thing you'll get with the Guardians of the Galaxy, is that none of them are very expensive at all. In fact, Phyla-vell might be the most expensive, and she's only 138 points. But anyway, lead climb, super senses, exploit weakness, pretty much has that power set, the entire dial. He gets blades claws. I don't know how. He's got maybe talons on the back of his feet there. And then he sputters out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 clicks, a dead, and for 44 points, what more can you ask for? He does, like I said, super senses, and then he eventually gets nothing, super senses. So, kind of a basic kind of character, nothing really special about him. 4 range, which you're never going to use, because he has exploit weakness and blades claws. And then you have Rocket Raccoon, one of the more useful characters from the set, or from the team. Common Guardian of the Galaxy garb with a gun. People have said he looks like Star Fox, but he's clearly a raccoon. Not really that much different from Bug. He's got 8 range, but he's still got lead climb and super senses. The only difference is he has prob control. 65 points for prob control nowadays is pretty nice. There are cheaper, but I mean, if you're going for a theme team, it's kind of hard to find them. Same power as he gets. Running shot and outwit, which is nice. He still keeps 2 damage. Running shot, super senses, energy explosion, 2 damage with outwit. Loses running shot. His stats kind of keep steady. Starts out at 17 defense, goes down to a 14. Starts out at a 9 attack, goes down to a 7. Starts out at an 8 movement, and goes down to a 6. One thing that none of these characters do that a lot of characters in the set do, they don't have horseshoe stats, which that's where they start out strong in the front, and then at the end of the dial they come back up. A lot of figs from this set do that. Thor does that with the attack and damage. Odin does that with the attack and damage. They both come back up to 5s. But yeah, anyway, we'll talk about them whenever I get them. Well, I've already got them, but... and then we got our first sharpshooter from Marvel. He's got an emblem on his chest. I don't know if he is a special rank. He's Star-Lord of Defenders. He's 90 points of your basic running shotter, with the exception of the sharpshooter, so you can shoot through your own people and other people to shoot that guy in the back that's been bothering you. That medic, maybe, I don't know. But what's nice about him is he has a power that whenever his white box, and this is the only white box in all the figs, all these figs anyway, is that if you're targeting a single character, he gets +2 attack. If you're targeting 2 characters, it gets +2 damage. So if you're targeting 2 characters, you're still going to do full damage on both characters. Unless you split 1 to one and 3 to the other. But that's your choice. The only thing I don't like about him is that he is an awesome range character with combat reflexes. So even at range where he's supposed to stay, he's only got a 16 defense. And what I would do with this guy is push him once, because he doesn't lose a thing. In fact, all he does is gain an attack. Just push him once, keep him there, and keep him next to one of these other defenders to bump his defense up one. Keep him next to Rocket Raccoon. They've both got 8 range, so it won't be that hard. Rocket Raccoon has leap climb, so you can always make sure to keep him there. He gets leadership, and then he loses it. He goes back down and attack, but he gains a damage. Then he gets stealth and range combat expert. Then he gains another attack. At this point, he's already lost combat reflexes, stealth, range combat expert. So he's actually pretty good through the whole dial. I think he's about 6, 7 clicks deep. And he never drops below 9 damage. And for 90 points, what more can you ask for? For never dropping below 9 damage, only dropping below 3 once. And that's if you don't have any perplexers. So, pretty nice all around. And then the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy, not the leader, but the strongest, Phyla-vell, power cosmic. So she takes no push, can't be outwitted. Kind of starts off bland at the beginning. 10 movement, 11 attack, which is awesome for 138 points. Power cosmic, 18 defense. Super sense is definitely something you would expect to see on a higher point fig. Perplex, but if she gets hit for 2, which is what you want, and in this set that's not going to happen a whole lot, so you probably won't. She gets hypersonic, pulse wave, and energy shield, and she keeps that. And then she eventually gets toughness and another damage. Blades Claws with 4 damage, which I would never ever suggest using unless they've perplexed down your damage. Range combat expert with 2 damage and Blades Claws. And I guess they're just really wanting to make her a melee character, which she's not. She has 10 range. So, not really a bad figure out of the 3 of them. And then if you want to really just give them that extra kick, they have an alternate team ability feat card, 1 of 2. And I'm wanting to say it's 5 points per application. I don't have it in front of me, but it's 5 points per character, and they have to have the Guardians of the Galaxy keyword, and it makes them immune to outwit. So it's really useful, like on him with his white box, him with prob control. Not so much with Bug. I don't know. And, it's not useful on her, so you don't have to use it on her, and you don't have to use it on Bug. So, really, out of these 4, I would just use it on those 2. Only give an extra 10 points to your team's point cost. And we'll just see how much this team is altogether real quick. It shouldn't be that great. 264 plus 10... That's, not even the 300-point teams, and that's 300 points of awesome. So there you go, Guardians of the Galaxy. Glad to be back with the group. I'll hopefully make a few more videos here pretty soon. Laters.